What's up, my crypto legends? Is this breakout from this bump and run scenario legit and we are going to go to higher levels in the next coming days, or are we going to create a lower high and break the major support here that will be mentioned in today's episode for a massive sell-off? Make sure to pay attention because we're going to go through here the Bitcoin price, keeping it easy, simple to understand, taking a look at the DXY that's on the verge of losing a support. If this support is lost, we could get a major corrective move, meaning that the price of Bitcoin could go to slightly higher levels in the coming days, guys. I am in a long position here on Bitcoin from the current levels mentioned in the Legends community. We can talk about that, but most importantly, what is coming next here for Bitcoin, guys? You need to pay attention for that possible next trading opportunity, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode. Let's dive in straight into the pure technical analysis to see what is the most important levels to take my next trading decision. Now, if you haven't got an account on Bybit, guys, yet, there is a competition that is happening here on the 5th of October. Make sure to join if you're trading anyway on Bybit. There's $10,000 to be won on this competition. You need to sign up with the link in the description where you do get $30,000 worth of bonus depending on what you deposit, guys. Bybit competition, it is ready. If you're trading anyway, you have a chance in gaining $10,000. So make sure to join that competition here only for the Bitcoinsensus community. Now, diving in here in the pure technical analysis. Yes. Now, keeping it simple, yes, we have broken out this lower high resistance trend line from this bump and run scenario. However, is there enough steam here for the price action to go to higher levels, potentially to break the high here of the 2nd of October and go to slightly higher levels? Let's say, yes, there is a chance. Obviously, that volume here to the upside on the lower time frames, it has been more explosive than this corrective move. This has been very much corrective. It has been low volume, so the bulls have a chance, okay? Let's say that they do have a chance to go to higher levels. I got into a long position here, exactly here at $27,300 range, was mentioned here in the Legends community. It was a possibility trade scenario here. As you can see here, this level holding as resistance and looking for that potential bounce at this range as we were creating this double bottom on the lower time frames. This is basically this price action right over here, staying extremely cautious here with this consolidation, managing risk very well. As you can see, it was very choppy, and finally we are getting this bounce. Is this bounce legit? Are we forming an Adam and Eve double bottom scenario here, as you can see on the chart, and we are going to go to higher levels? This is going to be explained. We're going to go to the higher time frames and explain here the big resistance zones that we do have. Now, as you can see, since March of 2023, we have been creating this massive range. It does look like a huge double top scenario, as you can see here on the chart. Where do we have massive resistance and support? Where is the value area high? Where is the point of control? If we do take a look at the fixed volume profile from the start of this range here in March, we can see that that value area high, where there is a high volume node as well, is just round about 29,200. This is a very interesting resistance point where I would be looking for possible short scenarios if the price were to go to those high levels. Now, not only this 29,200 range is the value area high from this range, we also have that massive spike here on the volume profile. So there is a high volume node round about this level. There's a massive consolidation. This is where we do get this high volume node. If we do go to the weekly time frame, we can see there is also a weekly level right over here at that zone. It is round about that 29,200 range. Exactly, it is at $29,300. So there is a weekly level right over there, as you can see here on the chart. Weekly close and open. So zooming back in here, just to keep it extremely simple, there is a possibility in hitting that level. There is a high volume node on the volume profile, as you can see. It is the value area high from this massive trading range created since March, right? We got the highs, we got the lows, fixed volume profile, value area high of this range is round about 29,200. So it's a level that I am expecting to get a reaction and a possible rejection. I will be eyeing with the Legends trading community very well here for the next possible swing trade short position. Now, yes, we are getting a bounce from this level. We can see that the point of control here from this range is slightly lower. It used to be right over here where we had this major rejection, but with this price action, we've created a higher volume node here, as you can see on the chart. So we are currently above point of control from this entire range. So possibly higher levels, it is definitely possible. We do have the bump and run scenario, as you can see on the chart. We corrected aggressively. Going to the lower time frames, where are we getting supported? Well, we're getting supported here from this wave over here. I personally think that this is an ABC corrective move, and I do see us creating another high. The reason why is because from this momentum wave here, as you can see, the top was created here. We moved down here. For me, this is a second wave, third wave, and this is the fourth wave right there, just slightly hitting the first wave. We cannot overlap this level. Touching it slightly is okay, it is acceptable, but you cannot overlap it over 25%. So we just tapping that level, so the possibility in a bounce to create another high is there. This is why I'm in a good long position here with very good risk management here on Bybit. Legends trading community were very much aware of the possibility here. It wasn't looking too great because of the major consolidation, but when we zoom in here on the lower time frames, we can see that this could actually be an Adam and Eve double bottom, where we do have a fast spike here to the downside. We create a high and a nice round formation. This is a full recipe for getting a breakout from the neckline. So what we need to understand here is that we do have this neckline here round about $27,600, right? If I do get a box right there, it's a very respected level, as you can see here on the chart, where we did have that big support bounce right over here on the drop on the 2nd of October. Big resistance, nice spike, nice round formation, Adam and Eve. If this does break out, I can already tell you that the price of Bitcoin will likely be hitting round about the $28,000 range. Now, this level is very interesting over here. There is a daily level very near at that zone. As you can see, we do have that daily close and open, as you can see on the chart, bang, right over here. So that is an important level. That is potentially the target zone of this double bottom Adam and Eve. I will be posting this video very shortly to once we see that price action here to the upside, you know, just so you can potentially see that that target has been hit. If we do take a look at Fibonacci from this pivot high to the pivot low, we got the 618. So that is kind of the target zone of this Adam and Eve double bottom scenario. Breakout, daily level, 618. What is going to happen here? Are we going to create choppy action, or are we just going to blast through this level? Something that I am paying attention with the legends. Let's see if we do get some double tops, a bit of exhaustion here at this range for taking a short decision. For the moment, it does look like this double bottom could have a legit breakout. There's obviously that scenario of creating a big massive fake out above these highs over here and creating that swing failure pattern, and this is just going to be a huge massive drop in the next coming hours. So something that I'm eyeing here with the legends, hey, is it going to be legit or not? Or are we going to create that massive wick, liquidity grab, and another drop? Something that we're paying attention, this could be a possible short scenario. On the other side, it could blast through, bang, we off to the daily, we off to the target of the double bottom here, Adam and Eve, which would be around about that daily, 618 Fibonacci, $28,000. I need a consolidation here. I need a reaction to possibly get into a short position. If we start moving aggressively with very high volume, I think that the highs here at 28,500 range is going to be hit, guys, potentially in the next coming days. So that is kind of the levels. I'm looking at this for a reaction. If the reaction happens, it's an interesting zone. If not, we are going to the highs and we'll be analyzing the situation if we were to get that pumpy action all the way up there. On the other side, yes, this could turn into a inverted head and shoulder scenario. That is definitely a possibility. If we do correct here, get a consolidation, we'll be analyzing the situation very carefully to see if it is worth to get into another long position at this range. If we start breaking through, no reaction, then I do think that if we do lose these highs, these lows, then it's not going to be looking good for Bitcoin. We could be eating up all of these higher lows for that big major liquidity grab. So we'll be paying attention to that possible scenario here. Not much more to be said. I think there's not much support beneath us. Yes, you could arguably discuss. We have the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high, round about this zone of 26,900. I would have to see magic price action consolidation here to be bullish, because I'm very much aware of slicing through all of these higher lows, all of this uptrend that has been created the last few days. Something good here for the price of Bitcoin to possibly get a nice bounce in between today and tomorrow is the DXY. If we zoom in on the DXY in the lower time frames, we can see that that daily level that did provide resistance just a few days ago is being hit right now. It is currently slightly beneath this level, so we can see that reaction of this resistance here just the last couple of days, and now we're forming a kind of a diamond pattern formation, which could bring us that reversal on the DXY. This would be good because the DXY could get an intense corrective move. Of course, this is not going to be breaking here this major uptrend, so we just need to be cautious that it's just likely going to be a small corrective move, but enough steam for the price of Bitcoin to actually get that leg up, okay, to 28K and even $28,500. It's definitely a possibility if DXY were to start correcting here aggressively in the next couple of days in between today and tomorrow. However, this could still be support. We're just sitting at that range. As you can see, we got one bounce here just yesterday. We're currently at the level. Let's see if we manage to get that breakdown and then we get a decent corrective move, meaning that Bitcoin does have that chance in going to slightly higher levels here in between today and tomorrow. Not much more to update, guys. If you want those daily updates, those potential setups that I'm looking for, Legends Trading Community is the place to be. As you can see here, so far so good. This trading setup is working out very, very nicely. And if you haven't got a Bybit account, guys, make sure to create one. There is a competition. You can gain up to $10,000 here if you are going to be #1 in this competition. Join the competition, guys. If you're trading anyway, you might as well join the competition because you can get an extra prize here of $10,000. You got the links down below in the description, guys, for that competition if you want to join with my link. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.